Hey, Jordan here with Blue Tides, and today I'm going to show you a job that we did and kind of give you some tips and tricks to look out for if you do happen to have a situation like this. This gentleman here has got a big pool enclosure, as you can see over his pool, and it comes in here and attaches to the home coming up underneath his porch area. And he had a couple different problems. The first call out that he gave us was right in here, his soffit and fascias were completely falling down. The water was coming through this valley and into this super gutter and then back up in this corner, and it was completely flooding, running back, overflowing, then coming on this beam here. This is a main support beam to the house, and it was literally rotted out. The boards were falling down. Same thing, same problem in this corner here. It was coming underneath here. All the leaves were trapping in here, the water was in here, etc. So what you can kind of see is we put flashing in here to completely block that off now. We cleaned it out, we did gutter guards, and then on this screen panel, and on these three screen panels, if you see these little squares, you can't quite tell, but those are doors. So we literally, originally this was a big panel. We took the panel out, put in a support member here, created these little doors, and we've got little latches on them. You can see right there, where he can just put a little 6-foot ladder here, pop that latch, and that door opens up where he can clean his gutters out and, clean the roof, make sure they're clean, that kind of thing. And then on either side, we put those flashing, completely flash from the fascia down the roof, cut the roof line, slid it up under there where the water and leaves cannot even get up there anymore. And then what we did is on this main beam, you almost can't even tell, it's a little bit wider than normal. We've got it totally encased there. This is actually a post, it's not the wall kicking out. And we've got one right there too. We wrapped all of this in hardy board, painted it to look like the house. You can't even tell what we've done. But behind that is 2 LVL members that we came in. So instead of actually having to totally remove this beam and replace it and create a support member in here and all that, which would have cost probably 10 grand, it was less than half of that. We stripped and opened this up, added 2 LVLs in, coming out to your post members, encapsulated it in hardy board and painted it to match the home, and now that's completely supported and fixed. And we already had rain last night, so we already know that it's working, and there is no leaks done. And then of course we rebuilt the soffit and fascia and scabbed in on the trusses on these 2 sides so to fix it. But that's something you want to pay attention to is, number 1, these little cavities like this, making sure you have the right flashing. Number 2, if you do see a problem, as soon as you see it, you need to call a contractor. Obviously, if you don't live in our area, you're not calling us. But if you do live in our area, call us. But as soon as you see the problem, you want to address it. And the reason I say that, this guy could have had about a $2,000 fix to do this flashing, fix your fascia and soffit, and he would have been done. But because he let it go too long, we then had to add all the scabbing in. We had to totally redo these LVLs, and the job ended up costing over $10,000 by the time we were said and done to fix all the problems that this caused. And so that's what you want to avoid, is when you see a problem, fix it quickly so it doesn't become a bigger problem. Hope that helps you in your exterior living journey, and we'll see you on the next one.